to our kitchen, the Horst Kitchen, with Mike and Keri, our guest here, Clara. Wave, Clara, say hi.
Say hi.
Yeah, very good. We even got our other cook here in the back. I'll bring you back here to go see him. There he is with his Cheerios, all happy. Cooking tip for a family: if you have a 1-year-old who doesn't really understand what to do with all that, put him in a high chair with some Cheerios, right as rain. So here we are. Life is good. Keri, why don't you tell us what we are going to be making today?
Okay, well, we are going to have communion together as a church on Thursday during our Maundy Thursday service. And so we wanted to help you guys create some simple communion in your house. And the good news is it's really, really simple. It just requires, the bread just requires, I think, like 4 ingredients. We have a little bit of flour, some vegetable oil.
Hold on, you gotta show them. This is what they do on the Food Network. We've got oil of the vegetable variety.
We got some flour.
That goes into a measuring cup. You need a full cup for flour. We only have a half cup because our kids continue to play with them and we don't know where the cup is at. So, Claire, why don't you step up? Let's get our aprons on so we can see what we're doing here. Come on. Up.
Mommy's ahead of the game. I already have my
There we go. We got your apron on. Daddy's going to put his apron on. It's always good to make sure that we are nice and clean and ready to go. And we are going to get started on this whole process. All right, so the first things first is we got to get a cup of flour into our bowl. So Keri and Clara, you guys want to help out with that?
Clara.
Why do you need a knife, Keri?
I'm skimming off the top.
Skimming off the top.
And you don't need to go, the recipe that we're following talks about that you don't need it to be overflowing, that really and truly the exact amount that you need is, well, making a mistake. There we go. Claire, you want to dump this in?
Yeah.
All right, dump it into the bowl. And it's over the counter. Good thing that doesn't have to be exact. All right, let's try one more time.
I know, Caleb.
Excellent. Good job, good job. All right, now let's try to actually hit the bowl.
For the bowl.
Excellent. There's our other cook in the background. Looks like we need another Cheerios run. So where are we at now in the process?
Okay, so we just did our flour. We added 1 cup of flour, and now we need to do our oil, which is 1/3 cup of vegetable oil.
Did you wash your hands before we did this?
Well, maybe not. Clara, did you wash your hands?
Hold, please. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Get them washed. Happy birthday, dear me. Happy birthday to you. Now that we have washed our hands, technically you're supposed to sing that twice, but do you really want to hear us sing happy birthday twice? I didn't think so. So where are we at, Keri?
Next we are going to do our oil, our vegetable oil. So we're going to do a 1/3 cup of oil. Okay, you want to hold this?
Well, this is going to
Hold it.
be awesome. Can't wait to see. All right.
Did we get 1/3 cup?
But I want to pour
You probably want to put it on a level surface to see.
Okay.
That looks like a half a cup of
We
oil.
got too many cooks in
Too
the
much
kitchen.
oil.
Okay, there we go. I'm going to let you pour it. Oh, there we go. Perfect.
The recipe that we saw actually recommended not doing a generous 1/3 cup of oil, maybe cutting it just a little bit less than that so that the bread doesn't get too oily, just as a tip. And now that that is in there, we're also missing a pinch of salt. And so we have one of these handy dandy salt things where you just kind of stick your hand in there and we do a little bit of pinch right in the bowl. Do you want to do more salt? Sure, salty bread.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's too much. Do just a little bit. There you go. Perfect.
Put it in.
Drop it in. Good job.
Excellent. Wonderful. It's always an adventure.
Okay, so we have added our flour, our oil, and our pinch of salt. And now we're just supposed to mix it all together.
And you're gonna mix this all together. I'm just using just a regular spatula, just because I don't think you need to do a whisk or anything like that. Really what you're looking for is almost kind of like a crumb topping texture at first. Make sure you get all the sides off there, get all the flour in. And then right about now, your 3-year-old may begin to ask you that she wants to mix it up. Do you want to mix it, Clara?
Yeah.
All right, mix it up, quick. Good job.
Do you want to go get the water?
All right.
Okay, so mixing.
Hold on. And so that's what we want to look at if you want to see it. It's kind of coming together in a dough just a little bit. The next thing we're going to add is water. All right, now we're going to add our water. We're going to do it slowly or all at once.
Okay.
Yep, that's fine. And what the directions in the recipe say that we will post is that you're supposed to use a pastry cutter. Sounds like our other cook needs more Cheerios. But you're supposed to use a pastry cutter. We don't have one of those because who makes pastry? But what you can use is a fork and just cut the water. Clara, you want to give us a try to finish it out? All right. Yep, use it like this. Cut. Excellent. Okay, now after we have cut in the water, we're using our pastry cutter, which is really just a fork. What you're going to do now is just take it and get all of the extra flour off the sides of the bowl, and it really has kind of the texture of an oily Play-Doh, kind of. That's kind of what you're looking for. It doesn't have to be all awesome because it's unleavened bread, and so this is the consistency that you're looking for. What you're asked, the recipe asks you to do is to take this and make it into 6 round balls. And so just kind of eye it up, 2, 3. That one's probably a little big. 4, 5, and 6. And if you this one's a little bit bigger than that one, so just kind of add in there, rob Peter to pay Paul. And there they are.
Okay, so the recipe technically calls for a baking sheet and parchment paper. We don't actually have parchment paper, so we are making do with good old tin foil. So Mike's going to put that on the baking sheet. In the meantime, we have these 6 pieces of dough that we've got hanging out in our bowl. And so what we need to do is we need to take each piece. So Claire, you want to grab one? Yeah. Pick one up. And then kind of like if you were playing with Play-Doh, you want to make a ball. So you rub it between your palms, and you go like this. You rub it together, and you want to make a ball.
Sticking out your tongue is extra. That makes you concentrate.
And once you're done, you stick it on the baking sheet.
Help me do this.
Help you do it.
After we have rolled these in the palm of our hands, we've made 6 round balls there that are now on top of the sheet, the baking sheet. We're going to flatten them out using our hands into discs.
You ready, Claire? We gotta squish them.
And you want to be as probably thin as you can get them. We made the first batch and we did not go that thin. And we ended up having to really cook these really good. Come on, keep pushing them down. Keep our waiting.
There you go. Good job.
Mine needs more.
If you hear that growling in the background, that's our son, who now has had enough Cheerios and is bored sitting in that seat. All right, Keri, go ahead and put those in the oven for us, please.
Okay.
We're going in a 425-degree oven.
Excuse me, Clara.
There we go. Middle rack for 8 to 10 minutes. Now we have them in the oven, and we also have a batch that we have completed already because we're sneaky like that. So we're going to show you the finished product of what this unleavened bread looks like. Have them right here on the table. I'm going to bring them over, hopefully not drop them. Put them right there. And there they are. See how they nice round discs? If you actually were to take one there and break it open, that's the texture that we're looking for inside. It's a little, kind of like a pancake almost, a little bit harder than that, nice brown on the bottom there. But that's what you're looking for this communion bread. You can take it, rip a piece off, and then either dip it, dip it into the juice, or do it how we do at the traditional service. And everyone has a glass and their own bread at the house and eats it that way. Caleb wants to taste it. Caleb, do you approve? No, you like that? No. Claire, what about you?
I do.
You do? Do you like it? You want to taste it? Can you describe what you're tasting?
You want more?
What's it taste like?
No.
What's it taste like?
You want more? Caleb wants more.
So, a Food Network personality, they are not. Keri, do you want to describe how it tastes?
Needs salt.
It needs salt. We need some extra.
But it's good.
All right, very
Kind of
good.
pancakey, kind of. No. You want some
You
more?
want some more?
I need some on mine.
Yeah. All right. Next,
Flat grease.
what are we going to make next?
We need to make communion juice.
Communion juice. And what are we going to use to make that?
Grapes.
Ooh. All right. The next thing that we have to make is the juice for our communion. And we are going to be using these nice red grapes, the red seedless grapes. You can get them from Giant Eagle or Kroger. And what you'll need is a colander of some sort. Anyone have one of these old-fashioned colanders? Aren't they great? You need one of those. You need a bowl.
One.
You want to taste one?
Yeah,
I'm telling them how to do this. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. You can have one. Small bites. Okay. Anyway, here we go. You also need a bowl to catch the juice. And this is actually going to be quite simple and easy and fun to do. All right. What you need also is a smasher of some sort. Now, I've already tried this, and the smasher is not as fun as what I'm going to show you as a little trick. So let's go put those there. Clara, do you want to try to smash them using the smasher? Go ahead and smash them down. Smash, use all your muscles. Keri, you got the bowl? Good. Push. Clara, is it working? You want to taste one more? That's good. You got a one-track mind. What you're going to do is what I found is you can use a masher. You probably need to give it a little bit more muscle than what your child can do. And as you can see, it's not a lot of fun. Has anyone ever seen the show I Love Lucy? No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to use our feet. But you can use these right and lefts that the Lord gave you and put them in there and just start mashing and turning. I did wash my hands just so everyone is aware. Mash and turn, mash and turn, mash and turn.
I want one more.
Why don't you mash it and turn instead of eating? You want to try to mash them with your hands?
Claire,
Mash it.
If you eat them all, we won't be able to make any
Good
juice.
job, good job. And so mash and turn until you get this nice pulp that's kind of going on there. You kind of whisk it around there. And what should be happening is in the bowl beneath, you should be getting some juice. Mash and turn, mash and turn. Now, if you're looking at this thinking, why? We can go to the store, buy Welch's grape juice, and it'll be great. And the truth is, you sure can do that. All right, and after you've mashed it up, your colander will have all the remnants of the grape peels that you can either eat if you want to. I don't know why, because you were mashing them up with your clean hands, but you probably throw those away. And then what is left, again, is not a beautiful purple mixture. It is pure grape juice. And so what we're going to do is grab a cup, a glass. Keri's going to grab a glass. Nice. And we are going to grab a plate, a white plate right there, and a piece of bread. Piece of bread. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to pour my juice into the cup. You can portion this out. If you don't want to do it by intinction, which is where you take the bread and dip it in the cup. And there you have it. There is your juice and your bread for communion.
Hey guys, we hope that you had a lot of fun today hanging out with us in our home as we were making our communion bread and our juice. We just hope that you and your family have a chance to get together this week and do that. Obviously, if you don't have time or you're thinking this is the last thing that you want to be doing, you can go to the grocery store or order some groceries so that you don't have to make it by hand. But otherwise, we hope that you have a fantastic week. You take a few moments this week to think about Holy Week and Easter and what all that means, and please know that we're praying for you. Thanks.